Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the Legends and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new Golden Legends Pass monster, Commander Morgan. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the monster, all the cells needed to take the monster rank 5. Any gems I use will be reimbursed. And SP also provided the food to feed this monster all the way to level 150. Privateer Morgan loved power. It was the reason he joined the Space Defenders, because he wanted to be the arm of the law. It was this thirst for power that made him take the only piece of astronite that the Space Defenders had in the reserve to use on himself, thus becoming Commander Morgan. I wonder why Commander isn't capitalized. That bothers me. Alright, I wanted to talk about the ult. Bring me Copperbeard. Deals very heavy thunder damage to all enemies, disables trait on all enemies, applies stun and shock. Why have so many of the Galactic 2 season monsters been doing trait disable plus a stun? Usually it's a mega stun. This guy's like, I can only stun you. I'm not strong enough to mega stun you. Alright, in terms of a trait, he is hardened, immune to shock, and then immune to control as a status caster, so that can obviously get cleansed away. Something's going on with the traits where they haven't really been impressive, with the exception of having dodge area, anticipation hater, Kenecro. Everyone else from season 2 so far has been like, whatever. Like, you might as well not have a trait. It's always good to have an umbrella, hardened. Immune to shock is only going to be useful if this monster has ET skills. I don't know whether or not he has ET skills, so we're going to find out. And immune to control could be helpful, I guess, because we do have George Lotto and we do have Lamuna that are able to essentially bypass taunt and mega taunt and try to deny you. So that is useful at the start of the battle. Alright, before we look at skills, let's see how stats compare to the other monsters in the game. Okay, so in terms of a life stat, this monster is, funny enough, titled that of Admiral Copperbeard. They have the exact same life stats of 141,752. In terms of a power stat, Commander Morgan does beat out Admiral Copperbeard by, 22 points. So yeah, 11,055, 11,033. Alright, which, by the way, is the third highest stats in the game and currently puts him tied for 4th place. In terms of a speed stat, this is where he is on the slower end. 8206 is the third lowest stats for the Galactic era monsters, titled that of Calamity Abyss. Even Admiral Copperbeard is faster at 8217. So Morgan is slower than Copperbeard in speed stats, but higher in the power stat, which is what really matters if he's an attacker-based monster. Alright, so now let's take a look at the skills. Lightning Punch deals heavy thunder damage to an enemy as a default skill. That does not look like heavy. That looks like moderate. Maybe it's because of the power stat. But yeah, heavy thunder damage to one enemy, 24 stamina, 0 cooldown. Tentacle Sense deals low magic damage to all enemies, 30-0 for the stamina, 30-0 for the cooldown. Sudden Explosion deals heavy magic damage to all enemies, so you do have a strong AoE skill, 38 stamina, 2 turn cooldown. Conductor Beard applies Artifact Hater first. Oh, I thought he was going to attack. No attack. So applies Artifact Hater. So triple damage against monsters that are artifact, and immune to control to itself, so you also can't be denied. Okay, so far, I think the best thing we've seen is the strong AoE. Spiky Thunder Rain, another heavy AoE, so this monster is just an AoE powerhouse. Look at this. This heavy AoE is stronger than even just his heavy single, which means I'm expecting a massive. He better not let me down. Solidified Punch applies Star Sailor's Hater and double damage to itself. So this will give triple damage against any monster in the Star Sailor's book, and you also set up double damage. So if the enemy is in the Star Sailor's book, an attack that would deal 100 damage is, thanks to this, going to deal 300 damage, but thanks to this is going to deal double that, so 600 damage. So that's 6x. Whew. I mean, after you attack. So you got to buff yourself, then attack, hope it doesn't get cleansed away. I'm not a big fan of skills like this, honestly, that you got to set up and then wait. The best way they work is if you have a turn transfer monster, though, like Ammonia, Shadow. Funny enough, Shadow can even do Light Hater. So if the enemy that is a Star Sailor happens to be light-based and happens to be in the book, you're doing Light Hater, Star Sailor's Hater, double damage. Maybe you have your Nature. Oh my gosh, you could be doing a massive amount of damage. And especially with your next attack, Super Bolt Impact, you do have a massive attack. It is thunder-based, so what if the monster you're attacking is light and water? Oh my gosh, imagine transfer with Shadow. They're light and water. You have the elemental advantage. They're light, so you have the Light Hater. They're in the Star Sailor book. You have the double damage. You have the 25% damage from the nature and maybe some other buff. Ammonia does the regular damage boost. Oh my gosh, that could be deadly. But what are the odds of that, right? Then you have Mystic Charge, deals heavy magic damage to an enemy, applies damage boost to itself. So you can actually give yourself a damage boost. I think this monster could actually work really well with Holter's Gun, right? You hit enough not to kill, but to give yourself the damage boost, and then you follow up with a strong attack. Maybe you do an AoE, maybe you get extra turns. So as a standalone monster, when I look at these, I'm like, he's a straightforward attacker, nothing too crazy, nothing too interesting. I think with Holter's Gun, he can become a lot more powerful, which we're definitely going to showcase. So Super Bolt Impact, your massive attack, and then Mystic Charge, your damage boost skill. And then honestly, you probably run the AoE, both AoEs, I would say. Or if you really want the single skill, double damage, Star Sailors, Artifact Hater means control, low magic damage, heavy thunder. Even this could honestly be useful just for Holter's Gun. The AoEs could help depending on the Megaton monster you run into. If you had to choose one, I'd probably keep... Oh, Spiky Thundering is stronger, but I think you're more likely to run into Sparkus than not run into a Sparkus. I'm trying to think. Magic Megaton monsters? Nope. Yeah, so Sparkus. If you want to avoid Sparkus, I would just go with Sudden Explosion. You could run both AoEs, or you could give yourself one of these self skills. Again, I'm not too big of a fan of them. It might be more useful to run Conductor Beard. Like, for example, if you were to get Possessed or Corrupted and your AI was to do this, like maybe you're Mega Corrupted, but then the Immune to Control would help you out. I don't think you'll often run into an Artifact Hater. Star Sailors, I don't even know what monsters are in that book, but maybe higher likelihood of having that. But we're going to ignore those skills, and we're just going to go with our 2 singles and our 2 AoEs. Relic-wise, ooh, let's give him... Normally I run Cane Sword, but let's go for maximum damage output, Laser Beam Sword. And we will go with Stamina Recovery. No, that's not Stamina Recovery. We will go with Stamina Recovery. And we will go with Holter's Gun. Alright, so after damaging with the skill, if the target's life is below 25, you gain an extra turn. So this is why I'm saying he could be incredibly deadly. So we will use him at level 130, and then we'll max him out and use him at 150. So I do want to give him, we'll go onlines. 999, and we'll do 1 speed. So typical attacker setup is 2 strength and a speed or team speed. So let's do that. I think he's good to go. We'll use him with Amania, and let's have some fun. Alright, so this is the team we're going to utilize. The best thing about using with Amania or any Blossom Mythic is that you get to utilize Sigil's Arc Druid Sigil, which means even if he uses his massive attack, and then if you kill someone, it has a one-shot cooldown that's very low, but you basically get to reuse it. Alright, so let's see what he can do with 2 strength, level 9 runes, and giving him damage boosts and everything. Galvanist is going to be annoying. Alright, so I have Quicksand. I might just give him double damage. Ouch. You know what? We will turn transfer. We'll go from here. Enlightenment, I figured. Okay, so 322, 207. I might have to max him out because these are 150 monsters, so it can be a little more even. Mystic Charge. Yeah, Super Bowl Impact. I'm not... 322, considering all the buffs I have, doesn't feel like a lot, but again, he is only 130. Mystic Charge, and that will trigger, and I'll get an extra turn. 250, 250, 250. This one's 278. You know what? Let's go for the 250. Either one. This one gives a damage boost, so let's do that. Holter's Gun gives me that extra turn. Photo, Cross, Morg's Armor, Devil's Fruits to get him on a heal. Cross, Sigil, Arrow. Oh, let's hope I survive. I'm blinded. No! Alright. Since the enemies are 150, I gotta go 150 to make things even. Okay, I am 150 now, and if I didn't mention it, I'm not allowed to win the PvP battle, so I will still be exiting out. It's not fair for me to win with a monster that was given to me by SP for the sole purpose of doing exclusive first looks. Alright, with that being said, ouch! I got hit with a turn transfer. Yeah, he turn transferred, and then I got hit with an AoE. So, we're going to do emotional on myself. That way I can buff. And I was going to do emotional again. What do you have though? Are you going to hurt me? After being damaged, the warrior's life is below. Nope. When the turn starts with the stamina. Oh man, I messed up. Darn it. I should have done this first time. I was afraid of like residual damage hurting me. But I'm okay. So, nope. I shouldn't have hit him. Alright, that's fine. So I lost Amania, but we get to see myself. The AoE. Just obliterating. Gosh. Everything obliterates. So, honestly, let's just kill the king. And we'll go on to the next battle. Yeah. Amania, if she didn't die. Pierce monsters, everyone. So again, he's a straightforward attacker. I like his massive attacks, but the traits like Pierce will always win out. Dodge area, Pierce, stuff like that. Stuff like that is always going to win out. Oh, I got hit with a nanovirus. Ugh. Okay, so turn transfer onto myself. Cleanse. Damage boost. He doesn't get anything. Remove the dodge area. So now we can hit an AoE. And turn transfer. Alright, let's do this. So, oh wow. That kills and I'll get an extra turn. That kills, I wouldn't get an extra turn. This kills and I get a damage boost. And this is very, very powerful. So, I think we'll just do sudden explosion. Bam. So, Volt's dead, I get an extra turn. I can do Mystic Charge, get an extra turn. And then we can see how much Super Bolt Impact does. So, Mystic Charge. 7 sins, that's fine. I have a damage boost. It is a 50%, yeah. So, this does 614k. And then the AoE is 439 for the highest. Bam, we'll just hit there. Again, straightforward monster. Not too much to him. Do this. Just to finish him off. Comes back. Damage boost, turn transfer, I think. Let's do that. Turn transfer. Mystic Charge or Impact. Boom. So yeah, straightforward monster. Not going to be meta or anything. Call him now. He just doesn't have the stuff to make a meta. If he had Pierce, he'd be like a Heartbreaker in that case, right? But with strong AoEs that he could really utilize. But the way he is now, again, he's just there to blast hard. And with the turn transferring and damage boosting, it can make him quite an effective monster. Let's cleanse for myself. Let's cleanse from you. I can do an AoE. So let's make sure to buff. Let's make sure to cleanse. I could also give him the double damage. But I think I'd feel more comfortable cleansing that away so he doesn't miss. Alright, AoE. Oh, wow. Kills him. By the way, there's Sparkus, which is why 274 or 493. This is why I'm like, yeah, Spike in the Terrain, if you wanted to run one of the other skills, I would replace this because you are going to run into Sparkus more often than not. Super Bolt. Here I would probably do the AoE. Make sure Cherub Cupid dies, and then when he comes back, do another AoE to make sure he dies again. Because no way I can get an extra turn. Is that 25%? I don't think that's 25%. And again, Sigil helps you reuse your skills, so even if you only had one AoE, you'd be able to do it again. But let's go set an explosion. Okay, so now he's dead. Let's see what Uriel does. Oh, maybe it worked. It hit him below where I needed him, the threshold. Cool. Spaghetti Thunder, let's just Mystic Charge you. Boom. Holy Res, Lust Wings, and just like that, he gets res, extra turn. I get hurt. Alright, Lost Ammonia. Get rid of the Torture. I think we have to kill Cherub Cupid or he'll kill me. I think we have to. Explosion, finish him off. We'll keep my massive attack for Uriel. Oh, he rezzed them both! AoE again. Let's see how long I can stay alive. Hard as a diamond. Mystic Charge, damage boost. Explosion. Oh, we came close. I think the single might have killed him. Oh, residual damage. Powerful Fists, Mega Stun. He's Celestial. We'll just heal. Mystic Charge, 271. And we are good. He comes back. Please res. Okay, Lust Wings. And my Privateer Morgan is... Or Commander Morgan? My Commander Morgan is down. And this is why he will not be meta. Alright. Just because I am curious... No, this is realistically the best way to use him. I was going to give him all strength. I don't think that'll really do anything to him. And I wasn't going to give him the... I was thinking about maybe giving him the damage boost skill. But again, Ammonia is good enough for boosting. And I realistically don't need it as much. Alright, look at all those dots. This is why you need a way to deal with the dots. Otherwise, you're in trouble. So before I even get a move in, I've already lost like 30% of my life. So good thing I can cleanse. We can cleanse from the enemy. Get rid of their evasion. We can damage boost. We can cleanse from you, so I can hit with an AoE. 7 sins. No! Nanovirus. Alright, we can cleanse from you. Alright, let's see if we can hurt you. Oh, wow, nice. Oh, ho, ho! AoE! Boom! Blasting him. Killing Snowgross. Killing Elvira in one strong, massive attack. That's how it's done. Let's get rid of that nano. Let's get rid of your positive effects. Let's damage boost. Let's finish you off, Snowgross. And Churn Transfer, and that is how it's done. Check it out. I have a power stat of 112,000. My life stat is 62 or 620,000. Damage boost, double damage boost. So one's a 50, one's a 25. Super Bolt Impact. Let's see how much that deals. Can you res or not? Yes, you can. So let's slow this down, and we're doing a whopping 916k. That's how it's done. All right, so I think with that we'll exit out. So guys, what do you guys think about this monster? This is the Golden Legends pass. Honestly, I don't think he's anything crazy. I don't think he's going to be used long term. Again, as far as trade goes, not impressive whatsoever. I don't know why he's mean to shock. I think if he had an ET skill, that would have made sense for him to benefit, but he doesn't really. He has strong hits, right? He has strong AoEs. We've seen them. They're heavy magic, heavy thunder, and he has this massive single on a one-turn cooldown, which, again, an ET would have made sense, but they didn't give it to him. Overall, okay monster. Attacker, straightforward, not going to get used, not meta. But that's my thoughts, and now I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think about Commander Morgan? Let me know in the comments below. And in all thoughts, thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.